I haven't done this challenge in a minute, but in today's video, we are going to be doing the 0 ring to 18 ring challenge in NBA 2K23. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Yeah, we're going to win 18 NBA championships in this video. Or at least that's the goal. We're taking control of the Orlando Magic. I've done this before with the Phoenix Suns, the LA Clippers, an expansion team as the Supersonics, and that was more of a 20-year rebuild. I've also done this with the Pacers as well. But yeah, the Orlando Magic have never won an NBA championship, and my goal today is to take this team that has won 0 rings to the most in NBA history, which is at 18. The Lakers and Sixers are in the finals in year 1. Lakers win in 6. I'm currently recording this right before that game 6 of the Grizzlies game, so you guys might see this like weeks after. And I'm excited to use the Orlando Magic today because we could build a really good team with this squad, because we might have 2 lottery picks in the top 5. And well, the 12th pick's probably not going to get that lucky, and if that's in the top 5, we wouldn't be able to keep it, but we're going to be able to add hopefully a top end talent here. So that pick at 6 drops to 8. We are also picking at number 12. We have Paolo Banchero. We have Franz Wagner. We have some absolute studs on this team that I could build around. And in 18, 20 years from now, they're going to come and go. We also have Markelle Fultz, Wendell Carter Jr., Cole Anthony, Mo Wagner, Bol. We have a bunch of guys on this team that I'm excited to use, trade away, develop. Jamal Mosley, I'm honestly going to, I don't know, he's got all right ratings. I would try to sign Nick Nurse, but I don't know if I'd be able to pick him up. Now, that would be a good coach for us, I think, but I don't know if I want to fire Jamal Mosley, so I'm going to keep him around. So yeah, this isn't like a 20-year rebuild where I'm like, you know, doing this realistically. I'm trying to win 18 championships, so there's going to be some big trades to be made. So Victor Wembanyama goes number 1 to the San Antonio Spurs. I wouldn't mind trading up to 3 because I don't think the Pistons take Scoot Henderson. They do not. Now, if we were to trade up to the Wizards at 3 for Scoot, we might have like plenty of assets to get it done. I would be willing to give up Caleb Houston, pick 8, pick 36. I don't know if I would want to give up Fultz in this trade, but I probably should. Fultz is on the last year of his deal. Scoot Henderson has a much higher ceiling. So if we did 8, Caleb Houston, 36, and Markelle Fultz for pick 3, I wonder if I could honestly just do it like this and give up, I don't know if there's a future first, like this Nuggets first as well. Like, that's not far off. Let's see. And I would give you, I don't know if I would want to give you pick 12 as well. So let's see if they would do this. They do not. Do I do pick 12? You know what? Yeah, let's see if I offered you Caleb Houston, pick 8, and pick 12 for, and also pick 36 for pick 3. They agree to that. So we trade 8 and 12 to move up to get Scoot Henderson with the number 1 overall pick. Scoot's a 79 overall at the age of 19. I'm obviously going to be changing his name. We're going to pick up the team options on everybody. Yeah, honestly, on Gary Harris too, because I could include him in a trade. Admiral Schofield, I'll give the qualifying offer to. Like, there was an athletic player article that came out, or a player poll that players around the league voted on us. Several number of questions, and he got some votes for, like, toughest guy in the NBA, which was kind of random. So, I don't know if I can go out and sign, like, a Kyrie Irving. We do have about $36 million in cap space, and that's with Gary Harris being paid currently and Jonathan Isaac. So I'm going to be making a trade with the OKC Thunder, Jonathan Isaac, Gary Harris, and a second for Isaiah Joe and a 2024 unprotected first from the Washington Wizards that is with the OKC Thunder. I don't think I'm going to go out and try to sign a James Harden or a Kyrie Irving at the moment. I might try to save some of that money for next free agency class, like maybe if we can get a Jaylen Brown, or if there's a better point guard here, like Cole Anthony will be a free agent. Same with Markelle Fultz, who I might honestly move right now. Screw it, I'm getting the boy. I'm getting Jalen Duren. We're trading Markelle Fultz, Chuma Okeke, and a second round pick for Isaiah Livers and Jalen Duren, and we know how freaking good Jalen Duren is in the 2K simulation. We take a look here at player progression. Paolo's up to an 87. I don't know if this team can win a championship next year, but the year after, that's when we're looking to win it all. So we're going to have a Scoot Henderson, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr. starting 5, with Cole, Jalen Duren, Isaiah Joe, Bol off the bench. Under Mosley this year, it's 3-star balance. Yeah, like I said, I don't think we're going to win it all this year. I just want to see these guys develop and progress so we can go all in 2025. So Trae Young wins MVP in the Southeast Division. We got Wemby dropping 22 and 12 for Rookie of the Year. Naz Reid 6 man. Mobley D point. Darius Garland most improved. Yeah, the one thing that I'm nervous about the 0 to 18 rebuild is we got to go up against the Hawks currently. That team, or excuse me, the Hawks and the Cavs. It's mainly the Cavs that I'm scared about. They're just so good in the simulation with Garland and Mobley, or Garland and Mobley. Ugh, I'm a little nervous. Scoot Henderson gets all defensive second team. Did not shoot the ball all that well, but still some really good rookie numbers from him. And he's obviously on all rookie first team. We actually made the playoffs as the 5 seed. And who knows, maybe this team makes a run. Like, we have a really good roster with just young talent at the moment, with Paolo, Franz, and Wagner being that young big 3, and like Jalen Suggs, who shot 37% from the field. We got Jalen Duren, who I think I'm going to start at the 5 next year, which could make Wendell Carter Jr. expendable. He didn't shoot all that well this season. Isaiah Joe ended up shooting 39% from 3. We got Bol in there too. So we're taking on the Philadelphia 76ers in round 1. I don't think we beat them. Shout out to Chris Murray starting for them at the power forward spot. But if we could win a game or two, that'd be cool. Okay, no, we end up getting swept, which is fine. Like I said, we were going to go all in on 2025. Paolo Banchero really struggled against Philly in those 4 games. Same with Cole Anthony, who's about to be a restricted free agent. And yeah, you know what? That's fine. I'm trying to win it all next year in 2025. We should have a max contract spot in free agency. You have the Sixers beating the Nuggets in the finals. That would be super entertaining with Embiid versus Jokic. Draft lottery time. We do have the Wizards first round pick, which is at number 2. Thank you, OKC, for that. Can we get some luck with it? And it ends up dropping to 5. So it drops 3 spots. Last year, our first round pick also dropped a couple spots. We haven't been that lucky in this video so far with the draft lottery. We also have our pick at 26. Jamal Mosley, I think I'm going to keep. Yeah, I'm going to keep him. Nick Nurse would have been the guy to pick up, and I'm actually curious to see who he ended up signing with. And it was the Toronto Raptors. He went back to Toronto. Okay, so we are here with the 2024 NBA draft. We have the 5th overall selection. I think I could look to move Wendell Carter now. He does have 2 years left on his contract, so he could be a fine backup if I wanted to keep him and then move him next year, which is definitely a viable option. So you know what? I think we could do that. Let's make our selection with the 5th overall pick. Number 1, the Bulls traded. Whoa, for De'Aaron Fox straight up. Fox always goes for the number 1 pick sometimes. And 1 Kentucky point guard out in Sacramento, 1 in with Robert Dillingham. Montas Buzuelos goes 2. Isaiah Collier 3. I was kind of hoping he would fall to me. Zachary Risatcher goes 4. And we are on the clock here at number 5. And I'm going to take Justin Edwards out of Kentucky. Now, he doesn't develop well sometimes in these rebuilds, but I'm going to make sure he does all right for us. Or I'm going to at least try my best. Because if not, I would look like an idiot not taking like a Xavier Booker there or a Ron Holland, who just recently decommitted from Texas. You might already know where he ends up by the time you see this video. So the draft has concluded. Edwards is an 80 overall. We also got Aaron Bradshaw with pick 26 and Killian Lalela. Probably that's going to be the only time I'm going to say his name because I'm definitely butchering it and I apologize. We took him with the 56th pick. We are picking up the team option on Jalen Duren. Why wouldn't we 2K? We're going to extend the qualifying offer to Cole Anthony and just Cole Anthony himself. So we could go out and get Anthony Davis. We could go out and get Jaylen Brown. He doesn't fit this team. Like, no, maybe he would at the shooting guard spot. All right, so let's offer Jaylen Brown the bag. Player option, no trade clause, the whole 9. We could look to offer AD, but I don't even know if I want AD at the moment. Like, I'm fine developing Jalen Duren at the moment. So let's see if we get Brown. If not, we could pivot to somebody else, like a DeJounte Murray, and then we could do something in a trade. And Cole Anthony, we don't have to do anything with yet, and we do not get Jaylen Brown. So that is unfortunate. He ends up signing with the Toronto Raptors. He always signs with them in 2K. So I'm not going to make any moves just yet. I'm going to see... okay, I'm not going to match the deal on Vildoza, but I'm going to see who makes it after moratorium. Maybe Jaylen Brown shows up again, in which he did not. So I'm going to pivot to offering... Oh my god, I thought that was LaMelo Ball. I'll offer Murray a deal, but he could be probably featured in a sign and trade. Like, I'll sign him, but then I'm going to end up trading him. If he does sign with me, he might not even sign with me. Okay, he does. We're going to renounce the rights on Isaiah Livers. So I don't plan on keeping DeJounte Murray because I just don't want him specifically, unless, like, I can move him for an upgrade. Like, I probably would move him for Tyrese Maxey. I feel like that'd be a nice trade by us if we could pull that off, which... I mean, we can. It's offered to us on the table. I would have to give them Isaiah Joe, which hurts a little bit. But yeah, we're going to do DeJounte Murray and Isaiah Joe for Tyrese Maxey and Bruce Brown. So our backcourt's going to be Scoot Henderson and Tyrese Maxey. Now let me offer Cole Anthony a deal. I'm going to front load that. And I'm going to offer Bol a deal. And I'm going to front load that as well. And we get both of them. Sweet. So could this team win a championship next year? maybe. We got to see how this team does in its progression phase, though. All right, so we have 289s. Franz is up there to 88. Scoot already up there to 84. Suggs is developing as well. All right, so let's see how our year 2 rotation is going to look like. It's not going to be Cole Anthony at the 1. It's going to be Scoot Henderson. And it's not going to be Wendell Carter at the 5. It's going to be Jalen Duren. So that's how I want the starting 5 to look like. Cole Anthony and Suggs can get about 23 minutes on the bench. Wendell Carter Jr. about 20. And then Justin Edwards could probably be that 9th man at about 18. Bobo might not slide in there. I forgot we had Justin Edwards as well. So let's go 33 or 32 to the backcourt. Let's do 32 to Wagner for now. 34 to Banchero and 26 to Duren. We're 4-star balanced at the moment. And let's see how this team does in the 2024 season. Like I said, I think we could win a championship this year. So Luka Doncic won MVP this year, and guess who won Coach of the Year? Jamal Mosley. So maybe he's not going anywhere anytime soon. We'll see. Do we get any Orlando Magic on an All-NBA team? Yes, we do. Scoot Henderson on All-NBA third team. The three-point shot isn't there, but 21 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 11 assists is great. 2.2 steals as well. So, yeah, I was going to say, is he on all defensive first team? Look how young this all defensive first team is. Scoot, Daniels, Wemby, Mobley, Kessler. Everybody drafted within the last 3 seasons. Kind of crazy. And then you have, let's see, Justin Edwards on all rookie second team. I'm trying to make sure he's good, okay? And we are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, taking on the Raptors in round 1, going up against Jaylen Brown with 3 20-point per game scorers. Maxey leading the way, Banchero at 2, Henderson at 3, and then we had Franz and Duren there at 18 and 17. Then we had nobody else score above 10 points. Damn, Suggs took a step back. Same with Carter Jr. and same with Cole Anthony. Yikes. So let's see how round 1 goes against the Toronto Raptors. I would like to get this 18-ring challenge underway and win it all this year. We beat them in game 1. Tyrese Maxey averaged 27.5 in that series. Okay, now we're taking on Charlotte in round 2, going up against LaMelo Ball. Don't lose, and we end up winning in 6. That's what I'm talking about. And we are here in the conference finals. We had 5 guys scored 20 plus. Everybody in the starting lineup did. And then, yeah, we're taking on Philly here in the conference finals. They have DeJounte Murray. No Tyrese Maxey now. They have Jeremy Grant over there. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4, and we are in the NBA Finals. Let's go, going up against the Dallas Mavericks. And can we beat Dallas, please? We win game 1, win game 2, win game 3, and in year 2, the Orlando Magic win it all. The first championship in NBA history because of Scoot Henderson. 24 points, 5.5 rebounds, 11 assists, 1.8 steals a night, man. Yeah, this team is going to be going places. We already get ring number 1. Underway. We're done with that. 17 more to go. There goes LeBron. So draft lottery time, I don't think I had anything. Oh my god, we do, from Denver. Let's go. Denver's pick at number 7. I think that might be back from the RJ Hampton trade a while ago. No, like the Aaron Gordon trade does. So we have the 7th pick in this draft. That's what I'm talking about. We also have our pick at 30. So I'm going to be keeping Jamal Mosley under contract for the time being. I don't know if I can trade Wendell Carter Jr. pick like 30 and 60 for pick 5, but we're going to offer to them. They say no. I don't think I have anybody else. Well, I'm not trading Tyrese Maxey, but yeah, I don't think I have anybody else that I would include in this trade. Aaron Bradshaw, I'd prefer to keep right now. So if I can't get pick 5, could we see if we can maybe get, I don't know, pick 6 from the Pelicans? And they don't want to do that. So let's try pick 7, which is owned by, I think, us. So let's do Knicks at 8 for Wendell Carter Jr. And they agree to that. So we would pick 7 and 8 in this draft. Ian Jackson is your number 1 overall pick. We're going to take Nasir Cunningham with our first pick here. And then we are also going to take Asa Newell with the next, I think. Yeah, we're going to take Newell there. I still want to develop Justin Edwards. So one of these guys, maybe Asa is going to be in the G League next season. We are going to sign both of them. And we had another wing with already Edwards and Franz and all these guys under contract. So let's pick up the team option on everybody here. Qualifying offers, yeah. I don't think I would commit to a 4-year deal on Suggs, or if I did a match a deal, I would trade him. But Franz, I would like to bring back. So, yeah, let's not renounce the rights on either of them. Franz gets a deal from the Celtics. We are going to be matching that. 4 years, $153 million. And you know what? I might offer Suggs. I don't know. I think I'd rather him just come back on the qualifying offer. And we should be getting back Suggs on the qualifying offer. Donovan Mitchell is still available. Josh Giddey became available too, who developed so well in this game, and I wish I kind of had Cap, because I'd rather have maybe Giddey than Maxey, but that's okay. Giannis goes to the Lakers, and we get Suggs back for just under $10 million. Maxey's in the 90s. Banchero doesn't go up. what's up with that, but we do have 289s in Scoot and Franz. All right, so we have Henderson, Maxey, Franz, Banchero, Duran with Suggs up the bench, Anthony Edwards, and not Bol Bol getting minutes. It's going to be Nasir Cunningham at the moment. And then, yeah, like I said, Asanuel is going to be in the G League this year. So let's defend our title, and I'm going to have to sign somebody first to send them to the G League, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 3. So there we go. Scoot Henderson wins MVP in year 3. He averaged 12.6 assists. That's fine with me. I would even be fine with him averaging like 17 points a night. I just want to see those assists from Scoot. And do we get Coach of the Year again? Yes, we do. We go 64 and 18. Shout out to Jamal Mosley. Wemby's also killing it. So the 1 and 2 in the 2023 draft class are just insane. Both of them are on All NBA first team. And Scoot does not get all defensive first team honors. Sor Thompson. What the hell? I never get that when I developed Sor. Amen Thompson's also been pretty good. Taylor Hendricks. What the hell is this draft class? It's kind of insane. So we are the 1 seed once again going up against the Indiana Pacers in round 1. Just taking a look at the stats. Anybody else scored 20 plus? Yeah, we got that from Maxey, Franz, Banchero just under 20. And then there's Jalen Duren 18 and 13. And then the bench doing kind of what they did last year. All right, let's see if we can beat the Pacers in round 1. They have Halliburton, Nasor Thompson, Benedict Mathurin, Jalen Johnson, and Miles Turner. And it looks like that we are going to sweep them. So we're going to be going up against the Atlanta Hawks in round 2. Just want to avoid the Philadelphia 76ers in the conference finals. Maxey averaged 27. Wow, the starting 5 really just does all the scoring, I guess. I've never really seen that, where the starting 5 is just averaging 20 plus and nobody else on the team can really score. We beat this Atlanta team in 5. All right, we're taking on Charlotte here in the conference finals. Can we beat them and go to the NBA finals? Yes, we can. We end up winning in 6. Rockets Magic in the NBA finals. And let's see who's going to win it all. And it's the Orlando Magic. Once again, Scoot Henderson is your finals MVP. That's title number 2. Draft lottery time. We are not going to be picking in the lottery for the first time in a while. We have our pick at 30, though. I guess I got to bring back Jamal Mosley, right? Jalen Brunson's currently getting $44 million a year from the Milwaukee Bucks right now. I'm like, do I want to make a trade? I don't think I'm going to trade Cole Anthony, but I am going to look to trade Bol Bol, though. And I'm going to try to trade him to the OKC Thunder. I don't know if I have to take on Nah in return, but I was looking to get like a future Clippers pick. If not, can we maybe go to the Pelicans and try to get a future Bucks pick if they still have any of them? Yeah, that 2027 one for Bol Bol. Let's do that. So the number 1 pick in this like 2026 draft, yeah, it was Cameron Boozer, and then you have Cooper Flag there at 3. We're gonna pick up the team options on Scoot, Justin Edwards, and Aaron Bradshaw. We're probably gonna have a big name free agent or 2. Yep, it's gonna be Paolo Banchero, who I'm gonna match anything for, and Jalen Duren, who I also believe I would match anything for. Suggs, I'm gonna let him walk, unfortunately. So we're just gonna pivot our focus to Banchero and Duren, with Suggs leaving because I'm not gonna give him $33 million a year. Banchero takes a deal from the Heat. We are gonna match that. 4 years, $157 million. And you know what? Now let's sign Jalen Duren, and I'm going to front load this contract so it'll save us money down the line, and we should be able to re-sign him on that deal. And we do just that. Play progression, Scoots up to a 93, and we have 390 overalls in total. The rotation's going to look like Henderson, Maxey, Franz, Banchero, Duren, with Edwards, Anthony, Nasir Cunningham, and Aaron Bradshaw off the bench. I think I'm going to play Asanuel, though, over Aaron Bradshaw. We're 4.5-star balance. Let's go and win 3 in a row. Once again, Scoot Henderson wins MVP. Cameron Boozer, Rookie of the Year for the Philadelphia 76ers. And we get Coach of the Year once again with Jamal Mosley. Do we get anybody else on an All-NBA team? Nope, just Scoot on All-NBA first team. He also gets All-Defensive first team as well. We are the 1 seed taking on the Milwaukee Bucks in round 1. How did the scoring output look this season? We had 3 20-point per game scores. Then you had Franz at 19, Duren at 18, Edwards at 6.8. I don't even know what to say. Because, like, the big 4 is just showing out. It's like the accounting firms, you know? We just got, like, our Deloitte, our KPMG, our EY, and our PwC. Well, I guess we have a big 5, so never mind. That analogy definitely just didn't work. So, we're taking on the Milwaukee Bucks, who have Jalen Brunson, Josh Giddey, Middleton, Little, and Vucevic. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty sick backcourt with Brunson and Giddey. We should be able to beat them, though, and advance here to round 2, and we end up sweeping them. All right, now we're taking on the Washington Wizards, who we've taken one of their draft picks before. We had 4 guys average 22 points. Jalen Duren is just a rebounding machine, man. So we're taking on Washington, who have Dylan Harper, Devin Vassell, Koa Pete, Kristaps, Jalen Williams, Bradley Beal, Johnny Davis, and Jonathan Isaac. Bradley Beal has definitely regressed, and we end up winning in 5. Shout out to Scoot, averaging 28 and 14. And can we beat Charlotte once again for like the 3rd straight year in the playoffs to advance to the NBA Finals? We win game 1, and we end up winning in 5. Scoot gets Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We're taking on the Rockets once again. Back-to-back years. And can we win our 3rd straight NBA championship? Yes, we can. We end up winning it in 6 games. And Scoot Henderson is your finals MVP. He's not a free agent. No, he is going to be. Yeah, I'm going to pay him a lot of money. Kevin Durant retires on the Miami Heat. Would you look at that? Honestly thought that Bucks pick was going to be pretty good, but it's at number 15. I am going to trade Cole Anthony, pick 15 and 30 for pick 6 and Trey Murphy. I'm going to take Thomas Scola. Do not tell me that's the son of Luis Scola. So Chris Washington Jr., I feel like I've drafted him before. He goes number 1. We're going to sign our 2 second-round picks, Almudar, and Woolridge. But yeah, we're going to sign Tomas Scola, and then we're going to pick up the team option on Justin Edwards, Bradshaw, Cunningham, and Asa Newell. I'm just going to pay Scoot Henderson out of these 5 right here. I'm hoping he makes it past moratorium so I can front load his contract. Not the end of the world if he doesn't, though. $50 million, that's so much money. And last day of free agency, he takes a 4-year, $193 deal from the Mavericks. We basically have no cap space, though. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to re-sign Tyrese Maxey at the moment, which kind of stinks. I mean, we could have potentially $23 million off the books next year, but we have like negative $145 million in cap space right now. Player progression, we got Scoot Henderson up to a 95, and yeah, a bunch of people above a 90 now with 4. Can I re-sign Maxey right now or no? So he wants to test free agency. I feel like I should trade Maxey right now just because I'm not going to be able to re-sign him. And we're going to do this shit with the Blazers. I'm going to trade Tyrese Maxey for another former Kentucky guard, even though he didn't really play for Kentucky. Shaedon Sharpe, 3 years, about $34 million per year on that deal, and we get a 1st-round pick from Portland. I haven't gotten Shaedon Sharpe in a while, so I'm excited to use him. We are 4.5-star balance, so close to 5 stars. I'll see you guys at the end of the year, and let's see if we can win our 4th in a row. We got about 15 more titles to win. And Scoot Henderson wins another MVP award. Is that Maxwell Lewis? Oh my god, it is. What the heck? Maxwell Lewis wins Rookie of the Year like 5 years later. What? And he was a 2nd-round pick, and we won 71 games. This team is actually absurd. I don't know how anybody, like nobody else, gets on an All-NBA team with Scoot Henderson, because we have some studs putting up some great numbers, like Paolo Banchero, 23, 9, and 7. He's a 93 overall. We're 5-star balance now. And now I should just expect this team to win the championship, right? We beat Chicago in 5 in round 1, sweep Philly, beat the Raptors in 5. Scoot is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Cam Whitmore, your Western Conference Finals MVP. Sexton, Nick Smith, Whitmore, Siakam, Kessler. We should beat this team. We have 4 guys averaging 22 plus in the playoffs. Anybody's overall go up at all? There's Paolo Banchero's overall going up, so we should be able to beat the Jazz, right? And we end up winning in 5. Scoot Henderson is your Finals MVP, who averaged 28, 8, and 16. That is championship number 4. We're 4 for 5 in this video because we've done 5 seasons. We won 4 championships. It's crazy. We've already won 4, and I got about 14 to go. So you guys might see me in a different setting now, probably back at my apartment in Philly, because I can't record this all in one sitting. I think I'd be here for like 10 hours. All right, so we're going to hop into no face cam here as we got to grind out 14 more championships. So I got to go in grind mode right now. Jamal Mosley is still going to, I think, be our head coach for now. I feel like we could run into a money issue soon. Wow, Eugene Jones looks like a beast, #1 overall pick. But with our pick at 30, we got a 75 overall. Not too bad. Jock Servant looks pretty good. Team player options, Asa Newell is coming back. Nasir Cunningham, Antoine Almutter. You have a loaded free agency class. Oh my god, I would love Jokic, but he's 33. I gotta win 14 more championships. No point in having a 33-year-old on the team, you know, or at least for the next 10 years, maybe for the next like few. Trey Murphy might have to let walk. Didn't play for much, or didn't play that much for us. Anyway, I mean, if we get Bradshaw back on the qualifying offer, that would be nice. And Justin Edwards is asking for a whopping $44 million, and which he's 100% not getting from us. That is just asinine to be asking for that much money. Honestly, if we get him back on the qualifying offer, probably an easy trade candidate, and we should be getting them back. Yeah, we get most of these guys back on the qualifying offer. Very nice. Yeah, so I'll probably look to make a trade just to, I don't know, like, we're going to run into a money issue, so I feel like I got to capitalize on this now before I'm, like, over the hard cap, and I can't re-sign most of these guys anyway. All right, so we're going to trade for Braden Fogel here. He has 3 years left on his deal. He was just the 3rd overall pick in last year's draft. Had a very good rookie season. We're going to be giving them Justin Edwards and a first for him. So we have Scoot Henderson, Shaden Sharp, Franz Wagner, Paul Banchero, Jalen Duren. We have Asa Newell, Nasir Cunningham, Fogel, Bradshaw. Probably is going to be the rotation, so maybe Servin, even Tomas Scola could be in the G League this year. I'll see you guys at the end of the year, and hopefully that this team wins another championship and we can get number 5 under our belt. Shout out to Scoot Henderson and Paul Banchero on the All-Star game starting together on Team Jokic. And Scoot Henderson wins MVP. That is what I'm talking about. Arif Ozat, the 6th overall pick, wins Rookie of the Year. Shout out to Coolby, or Coolbally, winning, what was that, 6th Man of the Year? Yep. And then you got Wemby in San Antonio winning Depoy, DJ Wagner most improved, and we get Coach of the Year. I mean, head to toe, right? We should not lose in the playoffs. We could lose a game or two, but we shouldn't lose the series. We have Scoot, Banchero, Shaden Sharp, Franz Wagner, Jalen Duren all balling for us. And let's see, can we get our 5th title of the video? That'd be nice. And then we'd only be 1 away from being a 3rd to getting 18 ever. Okay, we're in the finals, taking on Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets. Still have Jalen Green, Ian Jackson, Jabari Smith, Khalil Ware. They have Donovan Mitchell off the bench, Kobe Buffkin, Tari Eason. It's a sick team there. We actually might lose to them. No, we end up winning at 5. Let's go. We go 16-2 in the playoffs. Scoot Henderson gets Finals MVP. Zach LaVine retired. Honestly, kind of quick, but we're in 2029 now, so I guess that makes sense. We also have Portland's first round pick this year. It's at 11. I think that was the Clippers that get our pick at 30. Gonna keep Mosley as our head coach. I mean, Banchero's got 1 year left on his deal. So does Duren. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to keep Sharp, Banchero, Duren, and Henderson. And Franz is a free agent, so I might look to trade Shaden Sharp. I don't love any of the offers that I'm getting just because, like, yeah, I could trade him for a good player, but, like, we need to save money in the long haul, so I'm not going to be able to trade him for somebody making $40 million. You got BJ McNeil, number 1 overall pick, another center to the Lakers there, but we got Alonzo Craig there at pick 11, and we got Abe Purdue at pick 60. We're going to pick up the team option on Fogel, Scola, and Ross Cole. Cade Cunningham's a free agent. Jalen Green. I think that's it. Jaden Ivey was as well. But yeah, we have Cunningham. We have Newell that's a free agent. And we also have Franz Wagner, who I don't even know if I'm going to be able to afford to bring back. Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's really going to be tough. So I'm hoping to get these 2 back on the qualifying offer. Bradshaw, I mean, as a backup center, if I could snag him for that, I would probably take it. But yeah, I guess we should offer Franz. I'll give him a front-loaded deal, 44 mil. Don't know if he's going to accept that. Okay, he does. I don't think he's going to be on our team next year, though. I might even do a sign and trade with him. Or I might trade him on draft night next year. That might be the thing for, like, the number 1 overall pick. And we're going to get back Cunningham and Asa back. So a lot of green here in the player progression phase. So we have Scoot, Sharp, Franz, Banchero, Duren there. We got Braden Fogel. We got Newell. We got Cunningham, Bradshaw, Scola. Yeah, this team is probably going to look a little bit different next year just because some of these guys are going to be free agents, like Banchero, like Jalen Duren. So we're definitely going to have to shed a little bit of money. That might come in a Franz Wagner trade on draft night, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's go get title number 6. And Scoot Henderson gets another MVP award. That is what I am talking about as we go 74-8. Now, it's probably going to be the last year of, like, this core and nucleus, but you know what? At least we're going to go out with a bang with this team, and we're going to all be going for title number 6. Scoot Henderson led us in scoring, 23 points, 7.5 rebounds, 14 assists. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. We are building around Scoot. You know, I feel like we got to get Wemby at one point in this video. So let's see. Can a 74-8 team win it all? As they probably should. Sweep round 1, sweep round 2. Whew. All right, we beat Philly in 6. And then we're taking on the Rockets once again here in the NBA Finals. They don't have Donovan Mitchell anymore. That is good. If we take a look here at the playoff stats in 2030, we have 4 guys averaging 20 plus. It's very good. It's very good. And let's see what happens here. Don't lose the NBA Finals, please. And we sweep them. Let's freaking go. That's title number 6. Scoot Henderson might be the best player in the NBA. Whoa. Did Julius Randle just get his jersey retired by the Knicks? That's kind of crazy. All right, so Mosley's a free agent as a head coach. I guess I got to bring him back, right? Yeah, I'm going to give him a 4-year deal worth around 9.75 mil. Like I said on draft night, we're probably going to trade away Franz Wagner. And we can get some insane offers. I was going to try to trade him for, like, the number 1 overall pick. I don't even know if that's going to be possible because he's making so much money. Like, the Raptors can't afford this because they're paying $110 million to Scotty Barnes and Jaylen Brown. Even if we took on Isaiah Stewart, they wouldn't be able to do that. But the Knicks can get it done with the second overall pick. They say no. Interesting. I'll give you 30 and 60. They say yes. And then is there like a number one guy in this class? Dexter Saunders out of UConn. He's 22 though. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, Adam Benson looks maybe a little bit better. A point guard. Nice ceiling Steve Kerr. Oh. All right, maybe we want to take Dexter Saunders here. So let's trade pick 2 over to the Toronto Raptors for pick 1. And then I will also probably throw in, I guess, Alonzo Craig. You can't even afford that. Wow. I'll give you my first in 2032. They want seconds. I got to take on Josh Green's 1-year deal. That's fine. It'll be easy to move Josh Green. And yeah, I'm going to move him for Brandon White in a first-round pick. So we're going to take Dexter Saunders here with the number 1 overall selection. And he's a 79 overall. I hate that he's 22 because his progression isn't going to be as linear as I wanted it to be, as Shaedon Sharpe is going to opt for free agency. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to bring him back. We might actually lose him for nothing because our number 1 priority this free agency class is Paolo Banchero. We are making sure he's not going anywhere. Now, does he have any real offers? He does. He's getting 3 years from the Spurs. Well, I can give you 5 years. I don't think he wants a front-loaded deal, unfortunately. What about a flat rate deal? Because I just don't want it going up. I'll even give you that no trade clause, Paolo. Okay, he really doesn't want that. So we'll just give him about 48 mil. It's going to come back and maybe bite it. I don't know. I don't think so. Paolo is just that guy. Okay, he doesn't want that. So it looks like he will take that 4 for 216. He gets a player option as well, which is kind of insane. Jalen Duren, we can't offer a contract yet, which is fine. So we get Paolo. Let's see. Did Shaedon Sharpe already sign elsewhere? He did not. Now, I think I should actually be able to bring back Jalen Duren on this type of contract. And I should be able to bring back Shaedon Sharpe, who doesn't have like a real serious offer on a front-loaded deal as well. So let's hope that we can do that. Nasir Cunningham, I would like to do the same. And then since we just drafted Saunders, I really don't need Austin Newell back. So we are going to let him walk. So we get Paolo, Duren, Shaedon, and Cunningham. Let's freaking go. All right, so the team is definitely maybe a little bit worse going to next year's season, but I think Braden Vogel could be really good for us as the starting small forward replacing Franz. So yeah, this is what it's going to look like. I do want to find more minutes for Dexter Saunders. I think just because, I don't know, I did just extend Cunningham. So maybe we'll go Saunders about 24 minutes a night, 23 minutes a night. That's fine. We can give Vogel a little bit more as well. So this team hopefully can win its 7th title this year. We're still 5-star balanced. So Scoot Henderson wins MVP, averaging 22, 7, and 14.5. He might go down as one of the best players of all time as we go 72 and 10, and we're the 1 seed once again in the Eastern Conference. So no Franz Wagner, no problem. Scoot is 27. How old is Banchero now? He's 28, right? Yeah, he's 28. Okay. Yep, Braden Vogel. The guy that we ended up trading is a freaking stud. Like Justin Edwards for Vogel. Like, that was an amazing trade for us. And yeah, so Scoot is actually a free agent at the end of the year, so we will have to make sure that we re-sign him. But let's see if we can dominate the Eastern Conference once again and go to the finals. Boom. I'm sorry, Houston. I might have to beat you for the 3rd year in a row. We win game 1. We are currently, oh my God, we win in 7. We went 12-0 in the first 3 rounds. And then, did we almost blow like a 3-1 lead? We were up 1-0, 2-0. We actually almost blew a 3-0 lead. That is kind of crazy. So if we just like look at the league leaders from this past season, Elijah Harrington in Portland, maybe the top scorer in the league. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2026. KJ Evans. There's Billy Al, the first name is spelled wrong. Chris Washington Jr., Cade Cunningham, Cameron Boozer, Bryce Sensabaugh. Wow, the NBA looks so different. Taylor Hendricks is a top 10 scorer in the league. So we do have the Clippers' 1st-round pick in this draft. I'm actually going to try to trade Nasir Cunningham to the Thunder for the 3rd overall pick in this year's draft. They say no. I will give you 22 and 30. They still say no. I'll give you my first next year, but that's probably it. Okay, so we end up doing that. We have the 3rd pick. The number 1 pick is Noel Galloway, which I do need a backup center, and Dick Barrett goes damn. So both the centers that I could have potentially drafted. I mean, Galloway was a beast, so I probably should have traded up for that pick. So is there another center still on the board? No. But Drew Holiday Jr. is here, and you know whenever there's a junior, I gotta select them. So yeah, welcome to the team, Mini Drew. So we are gonna sign him. He's a 78 overall, not too bad. Jackway Servant, Brandon White, and Alonzo Craig are all gonna come back. A ton of free agents in this year's class, but we gotta make sure we bring back Scoot Henderson and Braden Vogel, who's probably like number 3 in our most important players right now. He's restricted, so we can wait a little bit on him. But Scoot probably has a couple real offers, yeah. So we got to actually give Scoot the bag. It's going to be $57 million, no trade clause, player option, the whole 9. Because if we lose him, we're screwed. We bring him back. thankfully. And we bring back Braden Fogel on a really nice 4-year deal. Last year's a team option, and I front-loaded it. All right, so let's roll with this team once again. I would like to see maybe some improvement from Dexter Saunders. I keep wanting to say Saunders or Sanders. I'm just going to say Saunders. Kind of like... I guess like Larry. No, it's definitely Saunders. Whatever. Let's just win a championship this year and see how this team can do once again. Because we are going for title number 8, correct? Yeah, we are going for title number 8. We're 2 away from being halfway to 18. And Scoot Henderson wins MVP once again. How many is that for him right now? 7 MVPs. That's insane. Yep, Braden Fogel is our number 1 scorer, though. Paolo Banchero, man, kind of been underrated in this video just because he's been like the second, like the Robin to Scoot Henderson's Batman. And can we win the 2031 NBA championship? Oh, okay, a little scary in round 2 there, but we're in the NBA finals, taking on not the Rockets, the LA Clippers, led by LaMelo Ball, Dyson Daniels. Justin Edwards, who is much better there in LA. Oscar Galloway, shout out to him, and DeAndre Ayton. They also have Jaden Hardy off the bench. They beat Portland in the conference finals, and we defeat them in 5 in the NBA finals, and Scoot Henderson finals MVP once again. I do wonder, though, if I went to the best players in the NBA list, just if we kind of go to the all players list here, who's number 1 in the league? Ja Morant, the only 98 overall, and then you have about 5 97s in Tatum, Mobley, Henderson, Doncic, and Shea. You have 3 96s, and then only 2 95s, a bunch of 94s and 93s, though. All right, so yeah, I'm definitely picking up Dexter Saunders for team option. I know, like, he wasn't like a generational prospect, but I did trade Franz Wagner and some other things to get him. So do we have any unrestricted free agents? Aaron Bradshaw, honestly, I think I'm going to let him walk. Unless I honestly, you know what, if I can afford him and bring him back on a 1-year deal, I might as well. Can I even afford him on that? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I might as well. But you see that we are going to hit some hard cap issues next year, so I might have to make it like a tough decision, and that might be to like, I don't know if it's going to be Paolo, because like 100 and almost like 15 million basically for these two is kind of crazy. 117 mil. I think instead of like moving on from Paolo, I would just move on from Shaedon Sharpe. Yeah, that's probably going to be the decision to make. And we got Jrue Holiday Jr., man. That's, like, pretty cool. We got Saunders up to an 86 overall. Let's freaking go. He is 6'11". Like, he could play the center spot. So we have Scoot, Sharpe, Fogel, Banchero, Duren, and then we got Saunders, Jrue, Bradshaw, and Abe Purdue off the bench. Would I rather play Jockey Servant or Abe Purdue? Probably Servant, just because we could just get another wing out there. And like we already have Jrue Holiday Jr. as the backup point guard. We have now won 8 NBA championships. We're going for number 9 this year. And if we look at the NBA history, just look at this. Look at all the past MVPs. Look at all the past Coach of the Years. That's just kind of wild. And then NBA champions. Yeah, we basically won it all since 2025. Well, we have. We've beaten the Rockets 5 times in the last 8 years. That's crazy. And another MVP for Scoot Henderson. That's what I'm talking about. Do we get another Coach of the Year? Oh, yeah. I feel like we're in a good position. I don't think I have to move like Scoot or Banchero just yet. I mean, Banchero is 30, so we're getting there. Can we win title number 9? And it's crazy. 9 championships in this video, and we're only halfway there if we could win it all this year. Oh my God. Amen Thompson is a freaking beast in this dude. He's a 92 overall. He's killing it in Houston. Are we about to beat them for like the 6th time in this video? Yes. Oh my God. We beat him in 7. I am so sorry, Rockets fans. We have just owned you in this video. So Giannis retires on the Minnesota Timberwolves, Devin Booker on the Jazz, D'Lo on the Pelicans, and KP stayed in Washington. I doubt he's going to get his jersey retired by them, but he stayed there for a long time. I'm sure we're going to have a couple Hall of Famers there, a bunch of coaches retiring as well. Then we just have Giannis and Booker heading to the Hall of Fame. Probably a couple of jersey retirements. No, just Booker by the Suns and Giannis by the Bucks. Yeah, Booker played his whole career with the Suns. Oh, wait, no. I'm lying there. All right, so it is the 2033 draft lottery. Basically, every team keeps their own pick but us. That is going to go to the Thunder. So we basically have to trade Shaedon Sharpe. Like, we're paying over $120 million to just Scoot Henderson and Paolo Banchero. Now, what I'm hoping is that there's a top guy at this class. Yeah, Valmilton Kudo out of Brazil. Valmilton, that's just a name never heard of before in 2K. But yeah, we're going to see if we can move Shaedon Sharpe for the number 1 pick to get Kudo. He is on the, or he is not on, but he has the Suns have the number 1 pick. So we're going to try to see if they even have the cap space. I mean, this far into the save, probably not. Yeah, this might be tough. They're paying Shea all this money. They're paying Benedict Mathurin. They're paying Jalen Hood-Schifino all this money. Could we do Shaden Sharp for Schifino in number 1? Oh, yeah, we could. I don't mind giving up future first. Let's do that. And we're going to trade Hood-Schifino and pick 60 to the Nets for their first round pick next year and Will Howell. So let's take Val-Milton Kudo. He's an 81 overall, 19 years old. Yeah, he's going to be a stud. Him and Dexter Saunders could be that front court for the future. I mean, Saunders is an 87. He's 25 years old, though. Drew Holiday Jr., he is an 82 overall, not too bad. A Purdue, I will give the qualifying offer to as well. I mean, yeah, we're going to have to think about how much longer do we want to keep Banchero, how much longer do we want to keep Scoot. Bradshaw is gone. Probably Jack Servin is gone as well. All right, so we're going to get A Purdue back on the qualifying offer, right? Yep, for about $4.5 million. Player progression, we got Scoot at a 97, Banchero at a 94, Fogel at a 90, Saunders at an 88, Duren at an 86, Drew Holiday Jr. is up to an 84 already. Will Howell. All right, let's go up to an 81. He's a former 3rd overall pick. Didn't even realize that. We also have Jalen Wilson on this team. Shout out to Kansas. So we're gonna give Henderson about 37, Fogel 30, Banchero 34, 30 to Saunders, 27 to Duren, and then we're gonna give Howell, Drew Holiday, and Kudo some decent amount of minutes, and then we got A Purdue there as the 9th man. This team should hopefully win it all once again. I mean, yeah, like we don't have an elite coach, but like we have won it all 9 times in this video, so we're going for title number 10. Let's get into the double digits. So Scoot Henderson wins another MVP. He might go down as the best player in NBA history. It's kind of crazy. I don't think anybody has more MVPs than him. And whoa, he adds a depoy to his collection as I was saying that. Oh yeah, and Braden Fogel, all NBA first team joining him. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 2 guys getting All-NBA first team. You don't see that too often. Dexter Saunders, man, he averaged 19 a night. Val-Milton Kudo. I gotta, like, figure out how to say his name properly because I keep butchering it. He's going to be our center probably long-term because I don't think Duren is going to be back here. I might honestly trade him in the offseason for a top pick in the draft. So, let's see. Can we run through the Eastern Conference again, guys? I just love some of these, like, ultra... Whoa, okay. Indiana winning a game scares me. Oh, my God, we're in the NBA Finals. I had to get a little scared. But, like, doing these ultra fantasy style rebuilds where I can make any trades I want and just try to build the best team of all time, just best franchise of all time, as we're trying to win 18 titles in this video. And boom, a rematch from what, 2010 when the Lakers beat the Magic and that was Dwight Howard's team. We get revenge for Dwight and we get another title. That's title number 10. A lot of notable names retiring. A couple guys from the 2016 draft class and Jaylen Brown, Brandon Ingram, and Domantas Sabonis. Jokic and Karl Anthony Towns head to the Hall of Fame. Both of them get their jerseys retired. We also had Brooklyn's pick from the trade we made last offseason in which we gave up Jalen Hood-Schifino. So, hey, that's pick 13 in this draft. And I got to bring back Jamal Mosley, man. Like, he has won 10 straight championships. Just absolutely dominating the 2020s and 2030s. So is there like a top prospect in this draft as well? Jeremy Daniel, Curtis Rush, Eric Morris. Okay, so there's really no true number 1, it looks like. There's a Thad Young Jr., but I'm not going to try to trade Jalen Duren for him. We can get Koa Pete. Not bad of a player, just making way too much money. Same with Mel Thomas. Okay, $44 million for less than 10 points a night. That's embarrassing. I have no idea if I could trade Jalen Duren 13 and 60 for number 1. They don't seem like they want to do that. Now, I don't really have a lot of picks to trade as well. Okay, I just give up one more first and they do that. So we have the number 1 overall pick again. Brett Pearson, it looks like maybe the number 1 guy in this class. And this is probably not the draft to give up a lot for the number 1 pick. But Jalen Duren was going to leave us next year. So, yeah, Brett Pearson, or Person, excuse me, not Pearson. Brett Person is going to be the pick here. A small forward out of Kentucky. Yeah, he was definitely the right choice here. So, we're going to go out and sign him. He could take like A Purdue's minutes. As Banchero opts out, picking up the team option on Drew Holiday and Will Howell. Now, Banchero might want a ton of money. And I also would like to bring back Dexter Saunders as well. So, would I choose between Saunders and Banchero? I don't know. That's tough because Banchero's 31 and he wants $63 million. Saunders and Purdue are restricted. Does Banchero have a real deal? He does not. That's so much money. So I'm going to give Banchero a 4-year deal, but we are going to 100% front load this. I don't see any team offering him that much money, like, or at least 60 whatever million he wanted. So we're going to get that done. And then once moratorium is done, I'm going to try to get Dexter Saunders as well, but I'm going to look to front load that. I don't even know if he's going to accept that yet. Yeah, I might have to wait a couple of days. All right, so we're on day 9 now. I really want to front load a deal, but he doesn't seem to want to do that. I mean, dude, you're getting so much money. Okay, so I guess we'll wait till day 11. I mean, I would like to get a contract done now. Free front load it. I don't think he takes that. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I never really seen that. He really doesn't want this front loaded, but that's like the only way I want to get this deal done. And if we get the 5th year, yeah, like that's just, he's getting so much money as it is. What about a flat rate at 42 mil? It's not terrible. All right, let's do it. 5 years, we get it done. Yeah, I would have preferred that to be front-loaded, but it's okay. And we're going to get a Purdue back on the qualifying offer as well. He might not be in the rotation next year. And we might also have to think about trading like Banchero next offseason as he might start regressing. It's also crazy to see that Scoot Henderson has 1 year left on his deal worth $70 million. All right, so it's going to be Henderson, Fogle, Saunders at the 4, Banchero at the 3, Kudo at the 5, and then we've Howell, Drew Holiday Jr., A. Purdue, and Brett Person. But Person is going to play a little bit more than Purdue just because he is the #1 overall pick from this past draft for 4.5 star balance. Let's go out and win our 11th in a row. All right, so no MVP for Scoot Henderson. It goes to BJ McNeil of the Lakers, who we beat in the finals. You know, we were still really good this year. Scoot gets Depoy. We go 71-11, but I can kind of see, I'm actually kind of surprised we went 71-11, but I can kind of see this team going like maybe down a little bit, or we kind of peaked where we could be as terms of just dominance. Now, I still think that we are going to win it all this year, but I think we will look to trade Paolo Banchero in the offseason. And we can kind of roll with Dexter Saunders as our starting power forward. It might not be a bad idea just to trade Paolo for the #1 overall pick, because these guys are going to be asking for $50, $60, $70 million now. So getting somebody on that rookie contract where I'm only paying them $15 million a year might be the move. And can this Orlando Magic team win again? Okay, we're losing 2 games to the 8 seed. I don't feel great about this. Oh my God, did we win that? Oh my God, we did. Oh, did the Sixers just blow a 3-1 lead? Oh my God, they just blew a 3-0 lead. No. Cam Boozer and the Sixers just blew a 3-0 lead against us. That's crazy. And we're taking on the 5-seeded Clippers now, led by Justin Edwards. Wow, that is just scary, man. That is scary. Well, let's hope we can win the finals, because I would like to not waste that crazy playoff run. And yeah, I think I need to make some changes this offseason. Oh my God, it's 2-2. We're up 3-2. No, we're going to a game 7. Okay. All right, this would kind of suck. This is for title number 11. We have a good double-digit lead right now. We're looking good. All right, we are going to win the finals in 7 games, but it is not that dominant like seasons that we've had in the past. So like Will Howell, great game here, 47 points in 44 minutes. Scoot's still playing very well. But yeah, it's said that that's probably Paolo Banchero's last game as a Magic. 13 years playing with the team, and Scoot gets Finals MVP once again. There goes DeJounte, Bam, Aiden, Hero, all retiring. The Nets get the #1 overall pick. Why couldn't you have gotten that last year when I ended up having your pick? All right, let's see. Is there a top guy in this class that we should maybe try to get? It's all centers. Don't love that. I just didn't want to add another center to this team. I wouldn't have minded another point guard, but Drew Holiday Jr. is pretty good. But yeah, I think we should look to trading Paolo Banchero. We might wait till after the draft, though. We ended up with 2 second-round picks. Ulf Norberg, we're going to sign, and Tyron Thomas, who was Mr. Irrelevant. Scoot opts out of his $75 million player option. So yeah, we are definitely going to make him priority #1 in free agency. But I don't know how many more prime years we have left to Scoot. It might only be a few more. So I'm really just looking to save money in this Banchero trade. Like, Ian Jackson's a beast, but not really saving money here, right? So I'm looking, Marcus Johnson, 46 mil. That's not terrible. He's 27, and I get Irvin Taylor as well, who was the 4th overall pick a few years ago. I can get Grady Dick, who's making $48 million now. Shout out to him. Jeremy Shohan's making 35 mil. We could do this trade of Clay Moore, who was just the 4th overall pick, and Leonard Linham, who's a free agent next year. But I think I'm going to do this trade. We don't save money, but just getting Irvin Taylor, which is just like a sick backup point or center for Valmenton. Do I do that? I get Marcus Johnson as well, who's pretty good. I don't know. Now I'm kind of torn on what to do here. So, you know what? I think we are going to do this trade, but I might end up flipping Marcus Johnson. Yeah, I'm going to get Rod Murphy, and I'm going to get Jordan Walsh in this trade as well. We're going to save a little bit of money. I don't know if I could snag like a 1st-round pick from them. Yeah, we can. We'll give up a 1st as well. I don't mind that. That pick is actually from the Nuggets, but looks like it could be of good value. So Scoot Henderson, yep, take all my money. I think if I front-loaded this, I should be able to still get you. I don't think any other team is going to have that money. Whoa! Okay, even front-loading it were his #1 deal. So I think we're going to stick with that. Purdue and Holiday are both restricted. Okay, Scoot does not leave us. Thank God. That would have just been, terrible. And I would like to lock up Drew Holiday Jr., who could be Scoot's successor once he is gone. So I'm going to try to front-load a deal with Drew Holiday Jr., and we should be able to pick him up. Let's hope so. There we go. All right, so this is the squad. It's good. It is still really good, but it's definitely beatable. We're going to have Henderson, Howell, Fogle, Saunders, and then Kudo with Drew Holiday Jr., Irvin Taylor, Rod Murphy,
off the bench. And then we got to have Brett Person in there as well, who's probably going to play even a little bit more than Murphy, I would assume. Yeah, he can get like 20 minutes a night. System proficiency is 5-star balance now. Would you look at that? So Noel Galloway of the Minnesota Timberwolves wins MVP. He was the #1 overall pick back in 2031. He also gets Depoy as well, so maybe he's taken that mantle from Scoot as the best player in the NBA. We still get Coach of the Year though, and Scoot is still on All-NBA first team at age 32. Definitely had a better career than Wembanyama. Braden Fogel and Val-Milton Kudo are an All-NBA third team. Let's go. But are we susceptible? Are we going to be beaten in the Eastern Conference or even the NBA Finals for that matter? Or can we win it all once again? I'm kind of nervous, man. If we lose like 2 games to the Knicks, I will cry. Okay, so we end up beating them. Philly we beat. Miami we beat in a battle of Florida, and Scoot gets Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And oh, speaking of Wemby, here we go. Scoot versus Wemby in the NBA Finals. We have 4 guys averaging 20 plus. And can we beat the San Antonio Spurs, who have Noah Yakov? If you watch the Sixers rebuild, he was featured in there a couple weeks ago. And then, yeah, they got Cole Ware there at the 5. Can we beat them? And yes, we can. Oh, boy, it's a sweep. Scoot Henderson with another Finals MVP. And the Orlando Magic have 12 NBA championships to their name. There goes Tatum, Fox, Lonzo, all from the 2017 class. Zion retires as well with the Atlanta Hawks. I'm intrigued to see how many players make the Hall of Fame. Just 3. Tatum, Trey, and Zion. I don't think I'm going to trade anybody here on the draft unless there's like a superstar #1 pick. Manuel Alvarez out of Mexico. Looks like that is that player, but we have Val-Milton Kudo, and Alvarez could potentially be Hakeem. I should have looked up Kudo's ceiling at the time, but I didn't end up doing that. But yeah, we're not going to make up a trade for Manuel Alvarez. JC Copeland looks pretty good, though. I mean, he'd be somebody I would think about, but I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, Alvarez is an 86 overall as a rookie. That is ridiculous. We ended up taking Jared Craig there at 18, Lynn Daniels at 30, and Todd Cunningham at 60, picking up everybody's team option. We have Will Howell and Irvin Taylor that are restricted free agents. Irvin Taylor, unfortunately with Kudo here, is not really going to live up to his potential, so I might not even re-sign him, especially if I don't have the money to, because I would like to bring back Braden Fogel, who wants a ton of money. I can really only front load some of these. Yeah, we should be able to get him back. I would like to bring back Will Howell as well. I could probably get this done with Will Howell. Yeah, that'd be actually pretty sweet if we can get him back on a 4-year deal, because he is a bucket, man. He can give us 30 a night if we need him to in the playoffs. And we get Irvin Taylor back on the qualifying offer. Sure, yeah, I'll take it. All right, and let's see how this team does here and looking for title number, 13? Whoa, Val-Milton Kudo with the MVP at 23, 2012, and 7.5 for him. Oh, yeah, well, he's going to get the bag for me in the offseason. Him versus Manuel Alvarez in the finals is just going to be legendary as we go 73-9. Scoot Henderson still All-NBA first team at age 33. I'll think about what I could get from him in the offseason, but I don't know if I'm ready to move on from him because he's still playing at such an elite level for us. Taking a look at the stats, Kudo was our second leading scorer. Shout out to Dexter Saunders, man. Shooting 40% from 3. Did not imagine him being anywhere that elite of a shooter when he came out as the #1 pick. And yeah, basically here is the squad. We still rolling with this top 5 right there. And can we win title number 13 in a row? In a row, we've just been building dynasty after dynasty, or I guess this is just the same dynasty for the last decade plus. Can we beat the Timberwolves in the finals, who have maybe the best player in the NBA, Noel Galloway, and we end up winning at 5? Val-Milton Kudo, finals MVP. He is the next man up. Like, we went from Paolo to Scoot to I think now Kudo is like that next guy for us. So I thought about trading up to get Sagana Christopher, who actually fell. Whoa, when did he go? Wow, 16th. Okay, I'm kind of glad I didn't trade up to get him, though. We got Chris Henderson there at Mr. Irrelevant. Brett Person, $20 million, #1 overall pick. Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't have the playing time because we're playing Fogel and Will Howell all these minutes. So, Kudo, you can get the qualifying offer. Main guy that we need to bring back here in free agency. It looks like probably Irvin Taylor is gone. Rod Murphy as well. Jordan Walsh, definitely. Kudo wants $61 million. Well, I know I can't afford that. I definitely can't. Oh, wow, I can actually offer him that. Okay, well, he takes a deal anyway. Damn, I was going to try to front load something. 3 years, 170. We are, of course, matching that. That is just an absurd amount of money. So we get Rod Murphy back, Norberg. Irvin Taylor is gone. I believe I already kind of forgot his name for a second because I just underutilized him for sure. But Scoot starting to regress. We do have 490 overalls, though. I'm not too worried. but could this be his last year as a Magic? All right, so it's going to be Scoot, Will Howell, Fogel, Saunders, Kudo, Drew Holiday Jr., Brett Person, Rod Murphy, and Ronald Moore off the bench. We kind of lack a backup center, but Person is 6'10", even though he's a 3, and Rod Murphy is a 4, so not the end of the world. 5-star balance. Let's go out and get title number 14. Yep, Kudo wins MVP once again. I feel like he could be winning it every single year for the next decade. We have our best record yet at 77-5. That is insane. Shout out to Braden Fogel, who's kind of been underrated for us, man. 93 overall, has not like won MVPs like Scoot or Kudo, or he might have. I wonder if he did win one and I just forget because we have just won so many MVP awards now. But he has just been a consistent bucket for us. We had 2 20-point per game scores like Will Howell. Shout out to him, man. And let's go for title number 14 or this 13 now. We're in the finals as Valentine Kudo is just maybe the best player in the NBA. And the Spurs still have Wemba and Iyama. So we have kept Scoot. They have kept Wemby, which is pretty cool. And let's see who wins it all. They do have John Moran as well, I saw. And we end up winning in 6. Wow, we swept the Eastern Conference. The Spurs do hand us 2 L's, but we do win it all. That's title number 14. Shea, Garland, Ja, 3 stud point guards retire. Ja, Shea, and Garland all head to the Hall of Fame as well. Bunch of jersey retirements. So I want to check out this guy that just went number 1 overall, Vlado Tarlak. Yeah, I thought about trading up for him as well or just trying to get him, but I ended up kind of going against that. We probably are just going to run this team back for one more season. Dexter Saunders will be a free agent at the end of next year. I guess Brett Person is the only player I'd like to 100% re-sign in this free agency class. He wants, for some reason, $46 million. I could offer him that, but I think I'd rather just get him back on the qualifying offer because I don't think any team is going to be giving him that much money. We are going to bring back Rod Murphy on a 1-year deal, though. Yep, Scoot is down to a 93. I don't want to trade him away, but this could be his last year. But if he makes All-NBA first team again, I don't know if I could do it. And Kudo wins MVP once again. We finished with a 71-11 record. We just get 70-win seasons left and right. Scoot, still All-NBA first team. I mean, he's absurd. Could this be Dexter Saunders last year? As a Magic, unfortunately, I couldn't get an extension done with him. I assume he has a player option, but no, he actually doesn't, so he could just flat out leave. I don't know. I'm a little worried about this playoff run, but let's see. We sweep the Bulls, sweep the Sixers, sweep the Heat. There we go. And yep, here it is. Manuel Alvarez versus Valentine Kudo. Alvarez is already a 93 overall in year 3. They have Cam Whitmore, who's a 92 overall at age 34. Mel Thomas averages 12 assists a night in the playoffs. We could lose. We could lose, but we don't. We end up winning at 5. Valentine Kudo is your finals MVP. I am so glad I traded up to get this dude. LaMelo, Halliburton from the 2020 class retires. So does Luka as well. So we know that I think maybe all 3 of those guys are going to enter the Hall of Fame. No. Whoa, shout out to Franz Wagner, man. He wasn't here for the longest time, but he was here for, a decent amount of his career. So I'm glad to see him in the Hall of Fame. Surprised to see no Halliburton. And we do retire his jersey number. You know what? Rightfully so. Yeah, this draft class wasn't all that. We're going to pick up the team option on these 3. I feel like I should do this trade. Scoot Henderson for Christos and Bryce Hurd. Christos is 9 years younger than Scoot, man. This is probably smart because Scoot's 35 years old. It would be cool to see Scoot not retire with the Magic and play his whole career here. I think my bias is going to get in the way, and I don't think I'm going to trade for Christos there, even though that might be the smart idea. Can we afford to bring back Dexter Saunders? I believe we can. Jeez, that's a lot of money. But yeah, we're going to offer it to him, and we get him back on a 5-year deal. I should be able to bring back Rod Murphy on a 1-year deal worth about $30 million. He's going to get paid. Oof, seeing a decent amount of regression. I probably should be nervous about this year. And Kudo wins MVP once again. We go, we go 71-11. I was just like, is that a new coach? As Manuel Alvarez wins Depoy, he is insane. No Scoot on an All-NBA team. That might be a sign of something. It's up to Kudo, Howell, Saunders. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's the Scoot regression. Okay. He might also be a free agent at the end of the year, too. Wow, okay. I probably should have traded him last offseason. We're going up against Cade Cunningham and the Memphis Grizzlies here, looking for title number 15. Kind of scared, but we end up winning it. Kudo, man. At least I got Kudo. When in doubt, we have Kudo. And let's look here. Team history. 16 championships. Whoa, insane Hall of Fame class. Cade, Mobley, Miller, Chet, Giddey. It's crazy because this challenge might go to the 0-19 challenge too, because both, as I'm recording this, Celtics and Lakers just advanced to the conference finals. Oh my God. Look how far into this we are. There's a center named Nick Claxton Jr. in this class out of LSU, so he stays in the SEC. Claxton, I guess his dad, went to Georgia, and he could go as the #1 pick. Whoa, there's two front court guys out of LSU here. Claxton Jr. ends up going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. We got Teresa Jefferson there at 30, Kobe Davis there at 60. Kudo opts out. Oh my God, we have so many free agents. Like, look at this. We have Kudo who wants, we have Scoot as well. I'm literally giving Scoot a 1-year deal worth about $62 million. I might honestly even do a sign and trade with Scoot. Drew Holiday will work on. Kudo is probably our #1 priority. Let's give him as much money as he wants. I don't even know if we could front load that. Should I front load it? We only have to win 2 more championships, so let's just backloaded, I guess. Is that what he would prefer? Howell I'd like to bring back as well on a 2-year deal, and then that could be it for day 1. Boom, there we go. And then let me also go after Drew Holiday Jr. on a 2-year deal, or a 3-year deal for sure, front loading that. And boom, we go 4 for 4, bringing back the gang. Rod Murphy once again back here on a 1-year deal. Oh yeah, Brett Person ended up signing with Cleveland a few years ago. Let's see how badly Scoot regressed. Oh yeah, we're seeing a lot of red. Whole lot of red. All right, let's see if Kudo can carry us once again here, going for title number 17 in 2041. And yeah, Manuel Alvarez wins MVP. No surprise there. Mosley gets Coach of the Year, but yeah, 66-16. Is this Patrick Ewing's like grandson now, Bruce Ewing, in here? We still are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, but boy, am I scared going for title number 17. We really need Kudo to just be a god for us. He's playing like 40 minutes a night. We live and die by Valentin Kudo. Let's see. We sweep the Pacers, beat the Hawks in 6, sweep Philly, let's go. And Christos is going to be like, yeah, you should have traded for me. But Valentin Kudo is an absolute stud. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Oh my God, dude. I don't care about Scoot getting older because we have Valentin Kudo, who's basically just Nikola Jokic in 2041. And that, folks, is title number 17. 1 more till the record. We have guys that aren't even in the NBA yet retiring and being in the Hall of Fame. Shout out to the Thompson twins, Gregory Jackson Jr. and Jabari Smith Jr. All right, so I'm going to be trading Drew Holiday Jr. and Teresa Jefferson. All right, so I'm going to be trading Drew Holiday and Jefferson for Luke Johnson here. Just get a little bit younger and get another shooter. We get Michael Cage here with pick 30. Garrison Booker looks really good as the #1 pick in this draft going to the Raptors. So this could be the final season. Are we going to win it all and get title number 18? We're going to give Scoot Henderson a 1-year deal to come back. Oh no, and Braden Fogel has accepted another offer. What? I gave him 5 years, $333 million. All right, well, there's a good chance he would appear again after moratorium, and he does not. Wow. He actually signed a 3-year, $190 million deal with the Jazz. Okay, well, that's just going to hurt us for the final season, possibly. All right, Rod Murphy, take my money. Chris Henderson, take my money. I'm going to have to match some other deals. Tyron Thomas, take my money. Lynn Daniels, you're about to take all my money. Because, yeah, we're going to have to probably make a couple of trades here. Oof. Do I think this team is going to win it all this year? I really don't know. Honestly, if we're not performing well by the deadline, I might have to make a trade. All right, Kudo wins MVP once again. This guy's a stud. All right, we go 72-10, though. I don't know. I feel weird about this playoff run. I feel like we are worse, but maybe just having Kudo get even more touches and he's averaging career high in points is just a blessing in disguise. And can the Orlando Magic win their 18th straight? Oh my God, we lost in round 1. I told you this year felt different. Oh, all right. Well, there goes our 18th straight championship streak. God damn it. And the Pacers are in the finals going up against Manuel Alvarez, and the Pacers win it all. Wow. We lost in 6. God, imagine Scoot just retired. There goes Paolo. Oh my God, Scoot did retire? Oh, I didn't see his name, but he did. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was the year we needed to win it. Scoot and Paolo head to the Hall of Fame. The Ant-Man, Whitmore, and Wemby all retire as well. We retired 2 jerseys, but this is bad. This is very, very bad. You know what? I might go with a new head coach for the final year. Mike Brown. Can we maybe snag him? Just somebody with better ratings, because I don't feel great about Jamal Mosley here. Can we get one of these coaches? Really? We just won 17 straight titles. That doesn't entice you to sign with us? All right, welcome to the team, Timmy Murray. I don't know why I'm going with him, but I feel good about it. All right, so we take Antoine Wagner there at 29. Pick up team option on Doyle. I'm going to have to make some trades. I mean, we just lost Scoot Henderson. And of course, they just traded away Drew Holiday Jr. last offseason. Not like we're going to really have cap. And oh my God, Will Howell is ass now. Oh my God, he's regressed. All right, Drew Arnold is one of the better players in the NBA. I might trade Dexter Saunders for him straight up. Yeah, we're going to do that. Welcome to the team, Drew Arnold. We're going to trade Luther Cox, Will Howell, and a first-round pick for Dennis Hayes. And we're getting Todd Simon to be a backup center for us. And then we're going to be trading Lynn Daniels, Tyrone Thomas, and Antoine Wagner for Michael Tate, who's a pretty good center, so I might flip that other center we just got. And we're getting Albert Johnson as well. And lastly, we're going to be trading Todd Simon, Michael Cage, and Bryce Atkins for Owen Brady, but we're getting Irving McDaniel in this trade, so another trade with the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, this team is okay. This team is okay. We need Valentine Kudo to kind of carry for us. All right, so we're going to have another 60-win season. Of course, we just lose 2 games, like, the minute I start talking. Vlado Taro, like, okay, the guy I thought about maybe getting, wins MVP. He is insane. I probably should have traded up for him. While I've handled probably the last couple seasons of this poorly. We do get Coach of the Year, though, in Timmy Murray. We are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks are on the other side, as well as the Pacers. Drew Arnold. Very good. Dan Arnold, like a random tight end in the NFL. Irving McDaniel looks pretty solid as well. It's all up to Valentine Kudo, though, man. Is he going to carry for us in the playoffs? Let's find out. Oh, don't lose in round 1 again. Okay, we make it past round 1. Don't lose to Toronto here in round 2. Boom, there we go. And we beat the Knicks, and we're in the NBA Finals. We beat them in 5. Hell yeah. And we're taking on the San Antonio Spurs, going for title number 18. Come on. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Yes. Let's freaking go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We almost blew a 3-0 lead. Colt. Oh my God. Kudo. 35, 14, 7.5. Shot 51% from 3 in those 7 games. We really almost blow a 3-0 lead to win title number 18. That is ridiculous. That is absurd, but there it is, folks. The Orlando Magic have won 18 NBA championships. Man, these videos take a while to make, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this 0 to 18 rebuild with the Orlando Magic. Please, please, please drop a like if you guys did enjoy the video. We've done this with the Clippers, the Suns, an expansion team, the Pacers, I believe the Grizzlies now. So yeah, we've done a ton of these. I hope you guys enjoy them. Here's till the next one. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.